Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, waiting for my crowd of practical rebels to pop on here today so we can do a beautiful card, absolutely beautiful card from the Nature Portals deck, which is one of my favorite decks ever and is actually created by the brother and sister-in-law of my friend Bobby Silverstone. So, good morning, Linda. Welcome. Glad you are here. As soon as one of you pops on, usually a whole flock of you start heading this direction. Think about that. What are we? A tribe, a flock, a gaggle? There's a bunch of us. So, whatever word you like to apply to us, go for it. So, the Nature Portals deck, 52 card deck, inspiration through the peace and beauty of nature. I'll just show you the cover. And that picture on the cover of the butterfly is actually one of the photos that Bruce took. And there's just a plethora of lovely photos in this card deck. That's something I'd like to do at some point, is make one of these card decks. I know that Hay House does a competition either once or twice a year where you can submit your ideas, and if you win, they help fund your idea, which I think would be cool for a deck of cards. I actually have several friends who have created their own decks of cards, which are amazing. So let's see. Good morning, Cindy. Welcome. Glad you're here. Hello, hello. Waiting for everybody to kind of pop on. But with this particular card deck, I like that Bruce actually did most of the photography, and Carol wrote the prose that goes with it. Good morning, Ruth Ann. I think Carol was the one who picked out the quotes that are at the top of each card, and or at the bottom of each card, sorry. And so our card for today, we have some geese coming in for a landing. Good morning, Susan. Welcome, welcome. We're going to be getting to this point in our weather really soon, where we have the mist on the water because the air temperature is cooler than the water temperature. So those days are coming soon. Was at the park the other day and the breeze was blowing, and it was, yes, we have had this one before, and it was pretty brisk down there, which actually felt very good. So let's just take some nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good morning, and thank you for the sunshine. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And this card is about listening deeply. That's the title, Listen Deeply. So I'd like you to just close your eyes if you can, not if you're driving, just close your eyes and settle in. Use, when we turn off the set of the vision, then we're much more attuned to hearing, and not just the physical sense of hearing, good morning, Beth, but our spiritual sense of hearing, listening deeply. As the mist rises on the lake, the geese rise too. Actually, I think they're landing, but that's okay. They are attuned to the subtle messages of nature. Find a sit spot, a place in nature where you can sit quietly and deeply listen. What is nature saying to you? And it would be interesting to listen to various aspects of nature. So let's say you go to the park, because that's handy, and you're sitting at a picnic table. Listen to the trees, listen to the grass, listen to the birds, listen to the water. Good morning, Peggy. Welcome. Listen to a variety of different aspects of that natural setting. See if the messages are the same. See if they're different but coordinating. See if they take you in very different directions. How cool would that be? However it comes is how it's meant to be there. All right? You may also choose an additional Nature Portals card for a message that will help you focus on one aspect of your spot. So let's just do that. For the heck of it. Usually with this deck we don't pick more than one card, but let's just, well, you know what? I think it's this one, right off the bat, the one that was on the bottom of the deck. A little bench, and I know where this bench is. I've seen this bench, overlooking the water. And it is Be Still and Know. Be still and know. So we have listen deeply, and be still and know. So let's read this one. It can be difficult to feel still in a busy world. Let nature be your teacher. Notice examples of stillness in nature. A calm lake, cloudless sky, or afternoon shadows. There's the sit spot. Yes, there is the sit spot right there. Allow nature's stillness to permeate your being and lead you to the stillness within yourself. We all have that still inner place, right? And when we allow ourselves to do something like go sit here and just contemplate, we can tap into that still inner place. The quote is from Eckhart Tolle: "Your innermost sense of self, of who you are, is inseparable from stillness." And then the quote on the bottom of our first card, listen deeply, is, "I love to think of nature as an unlimited broadcasting station through which God speaks to us every hour if we will only tune in." And that's George Washington Carver. So are those not a great pair of cards? They fit together beautifully. Listen deeply and be still and know. Listen deeply and be still and know. So right now, just take a moment. Close your eyes again if you can. Nice deep breaths. Just being. Not having to do anything, just be. Breathe down deep into your belly. And settle into that still inner place. Thank you, Cindy, for sharing the quote. And I'll read them both again shortly. But just being. Just being. All too often in a day, we don't take much time to just be. Some people do with their cup of coffee in the morning. Some people do at the end of the day while they're reading before they fall asleep. But wouldn't it be lovely if today we devoted more pockets of time to just being? Another nice deep breath in and out. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Now you can do this anytime. You can do this at a stop sign. You can do this while you're waiting for a doctor appointment. You can do this while you're waiting for a checkout. Doesn't matter. Just take a few still moments for yourself. So the Eckhart Tolle quote, "Your innermost sense of self, of who you are, is inseparable from stillness." Good morning, Mel. We are doing listen deeply and be still and know. I know there's places like this by you. So, and the George Washington Carver quote was, "I love to think of nature as an unlimited broadcasting station through which God speaks to us every hour if we will only tune in." And the tuning in actually is the stillness. When you tune into that still inner place, that's where God, the universe, spirit, creator, however you look at it, can connect with you. When we're racing around like lunatics, which many of us tend to do, it's much harder to hear the messages that are always there. They're always coming. They're always forthcoming. But we zoom right past them. Good morning, Dawnine. We are just about done, but I will show you our beautiful cards again. We had listen deeply and be still and know. So I'd love for you to go back and listen to this again. I'd love for you to set some timers on your phone to take some being time, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, while you're sitting at a stoplight, whatever it is, just some time to be. Yeah, thank you, Cindy, for posting the other quote. I appreciate it. So you might want to take one of these quotes or an aspect of these quotes to carry with you today. Today's going to be about pockets of stillness, pockets of just being. Enjoy your day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.